Hi and welcome back to VR Puppet Builds. Today I'm going to show you how I make my little baby feet. They're pretty cute. I come up with this pattern quite a few years ago now, and I'm just in the process of making some baby puppets. I've made the hands and I'm just finishing off some of the feet. Some of these here I've already got pinned up, but what I've done is there's three parts to this foot. I've got the back of the leg, and this goes down to the bottom of the ankle. I've got the foot pad, I like the base of your foot, and the top part of your foot that goes up into the top part of your leg and knee and stuff. Alright, so when you cut this out, you have to make sure that that matches up with that bottom of your foot, the bottom of your foot, and this this front part of your foot, making sure that the material is the right side, the right sides are facing, and then that pattern matches up together. So that can get a little bit tricky when you're cutting it out. You have to be aware of that, otherwise you can make mistakes cutting your pattern. And just pin those toes together. Like that. So you've got all the toes pinned together. And then grab your back part of your leg and match that up then with the heel around both the round areas. And put a pin in there. So you're sort of left with something like this. And you can see how the foot's going to form now. It's going to get sewn up like that. There's the ankle, and these are the toes, and that's the leg going up. Right, so what you need to do now is just, as you're holding this up, you need to make sure you've got a little bit of area here for the ankle, but more for the toes and the foot part at the front. So just grab that little, pinch that there, that material, and put a pin in there just to show you where that's going to go up for the leg, and then we do the same on the other side. Okay, just hold it up and see where that's going to go, and put a pin in there as well. Alright, so we've got this here now, the leg that goes up. Just bring that up like that and put a pin at the top, and then you're ready to sew your foot. Alright, now when I sew my foot, I go from this edge to the pin, and then this edge to that pin, and that will give you a good base then to just go around the bottom of your foot. Okay, so I have my legs sewn, or leg, down both sides to the pin there, and what I need to do now, I usually put it in and start here on the foot, and then as I go around, I just bend that piece of material like that and sew over that, and then go around the foot, right round the toes. And then as you come to this part of the leg too, make sure those pieces of material are together, and bend that over and sew over that part of the leg there, and come around to where you've started. Okay, so I've got it all sewn up. Just made sure that you catch that little seam that goes up the leg in that side, and also in that side when you go round, like around the whole base of the foot. Check before you take the pins out that you haven't missed anything, that everything looks good, and then turn it inside out. Now the quickest way I've found to turn something small inside out is, what I do is I just put most of it in as far as I can like that, and I've got a piece of dowel here that I sit between my legs, and I'll just try and sit with it between my arm there to show you on camera, and I just push then the whole thing inside out like that, and that's how easy and quick it is. I struggled with this for a long time until just recently when just by accident I discovered that this was just so much quicker and easier to turn these little fiddly pieces inside out or in the right way. Okay, so just put the end of the dowel into each little toe like that and make sure that that pops out properly. Make sure the ankle's popped out. And then before I stuff my little feet, I want to give them little the toes more character in here. So I go back to the sewing machine and I'm just going to make a little sew, probably about not quite half an inch, just a little sew in each little space here. So you've got three little sew marks. So it's just as easy as that. I just go in and out, so it's in one way, and then I put the button down to go backwards and then back out. Okay, so I've got that all trimmed up, and when I stuff it, it'll look like that. Okay, now the easiest way to stuff it is to bring your dowel back in. I've got my bag of stuffing down here, and each little toe is only going to probably only need about that much stuffing. And the easiest way is to just put one little toe in at a time and get your dowel rod back and manipulate that stuffing right to the end and then push it into a toe. Okay, now you need to put more stuffing in, a lot more stuffing in to fill up that foot, the front area of the foot. So just put a good handful in and push that right to the top of the foot there. And then the next one will go in the back. So manipulate that to the back of the foot. Make sure that's all stuffed nicely. And then the next handful is going to fill up this center section. So make sure you push that nice and firm down into there. Okay, and we have our little foot filled. And then just continue up the leg, and we're going to put a little knee section in the leg, so we're just going to fill it to where we want the knee to go. Okay, so if you just let it flop there and find a center point where you'd like the knee, I'm going to measure it against one of the other feet, pop it back in the machine, and we're just going to do tiny little sew there backwards and forwards. Clip off all your threads because you want to make this look really neat on the outside. Okay, so we have a little section there for the knee, and then just finish lightly stuffing the top part of the leg. You can put your two fingers in and make them go down either side of that little sew there. Okay, and that's your foot done, ready to sew onto your poppet. Thanks for watching. Bye!